Failure is a great teacher, and I think when you make mistakes and you recover from them and you treat them as valuable learning experiences, then you've got something to share. All men can and will change. But there's only one woman we're going to change for. You can't go forward and backwards at the same time. Women are the real reason we get up every day. I'm talking about real men. If there were no women, I would not even have to bathe, because why would I care? These are guys I'm hanging with. I wake up for a woman every day of my life to make it happen for her. My father instilled in me to take care of my family. Show up even when you don't want to show up. My marriage to Marjorie is the most rewarding thing that ever happened to me. She gave me a life and a relationship that I didn't know existed. God has positioned me just this way to be just like I am, to say what I say how I say it. I had, 11 jobs. I've been fired 11 times. 'Cause I'm not cut for that. You know, I was a great employee, man. Everybody loved me coming to work. I'm singing, telling jokes on the assembly line. I was miserable, man. I was dying. I was dying. When you're happy at home, you can make a lot of things happen. I think there are so many books out there written on relationships and romance that women are the authors of. How can women know exactly how men think? And there are so many guys out there with relationship books who are just not telling the truth. They have shaded parts. How can smart women be so stupid about men sometimes? Lack of knowledge. It's what men have kept secret for so long. I never in my life saw myself as a game show host. I don't want to be a traffic cop. I'm not a relationship expert. I'm an expert on manhood. I'm not a doctor. I just have a tremendous amount of common sense. I just believe if you don't believe in God, then where is your moral barometer? That's just me talking. You can believe what you want to believe. From the time I was taught how to drive, I was taught how to behave when I'm stopped. My calling is to help people, to teach people, to share with people, until I die. I can never stop doing that. I can't, and I don't want to. I ain't no author, man. My writing skills are not of New York Times bestseller quality, trust and believe it ain't. My vocabulary ain't. Hollywood is run by people who sit up in their executive office, who are not connected to Mississippi, Alabama, Chicago, South Carolina. They know nothing about that, they don't go to church, and they make their decisions about what they think is right. There's a lot more to me than just funny. I don't want to be 60 years old standing on stage telling some jokes. I want my life to mean something. The best timed joke or the best timed phrase comes at spontaneous moments and just relies on me as the host to be very quick, and that's what I do. My color's not a crutch. See, funny crosses a lot of color barriers. I got married for the wrong reasons. I was tired of being alone. I have to own that. It was me, not her. I don't rehearse on either of my shows, Family Feud or my talk show. I never rehearse with the guests. I don't want to have any preconceived thoughts, notions, because that kills my creativity as a host and as a stand-up. I sit my 3 sons down and say, listen to me. When the police stop you, immediately comply. Don't walk away, don't smart mouth, get your hands up and get down on the ground. If you're not black, you might not have to have that conversation. But I go over and over it with them because I don't want that phone call. Men don't come up to you to just talk. We come up to you with a plan. We're looking across the room at you, and we don't care about your hopes and dreams. We don't care about what your future holds. We saw something we wanted. I never saw myself not being a stand-up. That was my plan. I think that we, as the African American men in hip-hop, we have a greater responsibility because we have the ears of so many millions of our young people, and they listen in. If a man loves you, he's willing to profess it. He'll give you a title after a while. You're going to be his lady, his woman, his fiancée, his wife, his baby's mama, something. God lets you be successful because He trusts you that you'll do the right thing with it. Now, does He get disappointed often? All the time. Because people get there and they forget how they got it. A person has to remember that the road to success is always under construction. You have to get that through your head. That it is not easy becoming successful. You've got to be in a bad relationship to really understand what a great one is. You can be happy, or you can be right. If you want to be part of a couple and win every argument, you're in trouble. I'm just a living witness that you can be an imperfect soldier and still be in the army fighting for God Almighty. Don't you think you got to be perfect, 'cause I ain't. Other than my foundation, mentoring programs, everything I do is for money. One of the biggest misconceptions that a woman has is that a man has to accept her the way she is. No, we don't. I don't know who told you that. We like the bright and shiny. If you stop wearing the makeup, stop putting on nail polish, stop wearing high heels, you'll lose us. I have seen some crazy people do some crazy things on my variety show. I have to stop and ask them a lot of the time, just how they figured out that they could do the things that they do. Some of it is just plain freaky.